Hello. I'm fairly certain this works. I don't know. I haven't had this fancy little microphone set to use at all. So we are once again in redecorating mode. This time back here. So we will no longer be having Christmas themed thingies here. Forgive the mess, because like I said, we're in remodel mode. Okay. So I've been doing a whole bunch of fun different things with my room, and my parents decided to also help with Christmas, so I have a bunch of fun decor, and I've been changing up a whole bunch of stuff. That was a Christmas gift. This was a Christmas gift. This little guy was a Christmas gift. Okay. I guess I could just pin this to my something like I'm supposed to, right? We'll see how that sounds. Anyway, so my plan is I have this pretty wallpaper. What did I do with the other one? So I work at Walmart, so you find a whole bunch of new stuff all the time, right? Do you like the gallery wall we got going? I'm pretty happy with it. But I have this. I think that's pretty. I think it's pretty.
Are you sure about that?
I want to kind of put it either, well, I want to try for here, right? I want it to go across the wall here and then end where these shelves meet, so that it kind of looks like, I feel like it's such a, dude, it's such a spot that I hate, because it just feels like I don't have a headboard, and I'm not really one that likes a headboard. And even when I have the bed made, it's like, this mirror fixed it, because I had a gray mirror. And the gray mirror, as beautiful as it is, just wasn't, it didn't show on the wall. You look over here and you're like, oh, yes, there's a lot going on. I can see all of it. I can see the outline, and I love it on the vanilla, okay? But this wall, I did stupid, okay? Because when I was a teenager, I thought, wow, Haley, let's just make a huge Kraken mural, okay? And the Kraken mural was not normal, okay? Because it was like a skull that went into a Kraken. So it became my crackle that I did when I was doing all my schmooples art. I'll put it up on the screen. And then I had it to where the arms wrapped over on this wall, and they came out to be sandworms from Beetlejuice. And I legitimately thought that was a good idea. Well, it wasn't, and it got painted over. And it's not fully painted over in the vanilla color that the rest of the room is. So it's like primer. So I need a mirror or something. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't want to buy a whole lot of art, because, you know, the good ones are expensive and all the other ones are AI. So, and I'm lazy. I don't like doing huge canvas prints, and I can't figure out a piece that I want to actually have up there. So we put a mirror, and this was actually one of my mom's mirrors. Beautiful mirror, too dark for how her room looks. So hers is all beautiful white, fun pops of color and gold themed, and mine is not. So they gave me this, and then I have a coat hanger up there that's going to be what I use for where the flip did I put it? Okay, so on this window I have garlands, and I've thought about getting more of the same garland because I like how it looks. It's like yellow, it's really pretty. But then I was thinking, okay, well, what bouquets do I want for my things? And I'm like, okay, well, you know, it's sort of spring, so let's try to go for more spring colors. So I actually have more of like a white, slightly pink, very, very faintly pink, not a pink fan, and then like lilac things, right? So, and the lilac came because I'm like, oh, they have a wildflower wreath, and I'm like, that would look beautiful, because I want to put, if I do the wallpaper, it's removable wallpaper because it's peel and stick, and I have some behind my computer desk, and I love that stuff. It's so pretty, but I really don't want to buy that again, because that one, a little expensive. This was like $12 for these, and I'm like, oh, well, I don't feel too bad for like 2 rolls of that, you know, compared to the other one. I can't remember. I think it was 30 for 1 roll, and it was not as much as you think that it would be. And that was an accent wall that's now completely covered up by my computer screen. But I digress. Well, hello, little man. Little man time. Man time. He's a good little boy. My mom had to go pick up my dad, so, you know. Somebody's just farting up a storm in my room. How rude. Anyway, so I have a wildflower wreath, and that's, oh my gosh, you stunk up the place, buddy. You don't understand what comes out of this dog. On that note, I have this that's going to be draped over that and then comes down, and then eventually I want to get a sword to go up there too, because I just think that'd be fun. I sort of want to also see, I'm doing the wallpaper because I'm not sure about this idea, but with the mirror, I thought it would be kind of interesting if I took window cling, whether it be just a clear one to kind of paint on or whatever, or something else. But I wanted to try actually making like an image out of it so that it looks like it's kind of a canvas, but it's a mirror, you know what I mean? And I can peel it off. So like when I get my own house, I can put it up in a hallway or whatever and have it be what it is originally supposed to be. But I thought it'd be kind of interesting because it's like, you know, when you get those like etched mirrors and stuff like that, and it's got that like fun picture on it, and that I just thought that would be kind of interesting. But anyway, I don't know. Now, if I put the wallpaper up, I don't know if I'm going to want that because then it might be too busy. I'm kind of worried, and I don't know. Tell me if I'm wrong, guys. It's not the same color, and I understand that it's not the same color. That's not really what I'm worried about. Is it too much? Because this is my... I don't think so. I think I can get away with it because this isn't colored. It's just the green and then the white, which kind of ties in with the white here. You know what I mean? But then this has more color, so it kind of brings your eye back down. So this is just an accent wall. That makes sense. I don't know. Again, for $12, I don't really feel anything. Now, like, I got to thinking about it, and I just put that thing up there, and I should have waited. Because if I am going to do fake wallpaper, then I probably shouldn't have put the thing that had to just be directly screwed into the wall there. Everything else you can pick up and take off and whatever, so that's not really anything. But I don't know. So I guess I guess I could just do like a strip of it, right? See how that looks. And then if I like that over like the course of tomorrow, because that's my last day of work, maybe I can wallpaper on my weekend. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know if that's gonna be in this video because then I have to climb on the bed and that just kind of looks stupid. But I may do the flower arranging. I have fun with that. Complete side note, here's the color theme. I think that's lovely. Now it's not gonna be that thick. I did get big bushels of these because I really like the greenery. And then I got 2 of these just so that I had equal amounts of dangly flowers. I don't know if I'm going to use the full thing on one or if I want to split that up. And then I got 2 of these just because they're not really, they're not real dense, but this is what's going to give it height. And then that's what's going to give it some length. And then I got 1 thing of is it lilac? Yeah, lavender. Sorry. Not lilac, or am I? Whatever. But I'm going to split these 2 because it's just, it looks too much as one, but as 2, I think it's pretty perfecto. So yeah, but I'm not worried because if it's too much for these 2 things, so that thing and then that thing over there, I can put it anywhere. I'm not real worried, but yeah. So anyway, I'm going to put up a strip there because I'm looking at it and I can just take down this. And then I can put, this and then that. And then I can put up a strip. So I may show it. I don't know. Who am I kidding? I might as well record if I have to say something stupid. What did I do with the wallpaper? Freaking 3rd time here. Stop misplacing it. This was a Christmas gift. Oh, whatever. Let me make sure that my socks are up so you don't catch my hairy legs. That would be embarrassing.
Remember what I taught you, Quasimodo. You are deformed. I am deformed. And you are ugly. And I am
This is my great grandpappies. We occasionally use it, especially if I'm doing canvas work. Aren't these fun? I want to spray paint them though. Like, I love them. They look like something that totally came off of like Mirror Mask or out of anybody here play Mist or Ribbon or whatever else they made. I love those freaking games, and I love how they look too, because it's like a surrealist dream. It's just so pretty. I'm gonna find out that the audio on this is like so freaking scratchy. It's gonna be awful. I'm gonna be so disappointed in myself. Man, I might need like 4 rolls, dude. Well, that ain't cost effective. I think that would look so cool. I think that'd look neat. I do. And I ain't even gonna bother cleaning the wall. It's like a vinyl. You can totally smell it, which honestly, I have to say, kind of better than the other one that I got. Because the one that I have over there, that was like more of a papery kind, so you had to be like kind of careful, or else you'd constantly tear it. So that was really annoying. You can see my lovely work right here. I can still see where the marker or whatever it was that I used. What really? The dumb candle gave out? Just want to know what it would look like. Ugh. Give it the old backwoods maneuver. But it looks nice. I need to flatten it a bit more, but you know, it does look very nice. I'm trying to cut. Bruh. Bruh. We're not going to talk about how abrupt of a cut that is. Oh, she might need patchwork. I'm not going to lie. I think that looks nice. Personally, I think that would be a lovely, lovely new addition. And we're still not going to talk about how bad I did on certain parts. I think it's going to look beautiful up against the mirror. I'm not worried about that. Let me hang the sconce back up. Ooh. Why, I do declare, I think that looks mighty fine. I actually think that looks really cute, actually. This is atrocious, but that looks really cute. It's just going to have a really good vintage vibe because, you know, there's bubbles everywhere. I don't want to talk about it. Okay. And this thing I have to literally unscrew if I want to take off. I kind of wonder if I could just be an absolute lazy queen and not do the full wall, because then I may not actually have to buy 2. Oh my Lanta, I almost took an entire shelf down. I just now realized. Okay, well that would have sucked. Okay. Fun fact, I learned this on TikTok, but what you do when you're hanging up big crap like this, get yourself some tape and put it along the lines and then do little stabby holes in it in the center, and then take that, put it on your wall where you need it to be, make sure it's level, and then screw in where your dots were, and now you have a perfectly hung picture. Another thing that's really fun to do is if you're not quite sure how you want your wall to look, one, you can set it out on the floor and see how it looks. But honestly, get some like parchment paper or like leftover like printer paper or whatever, right? And draw out the shapes of, like, do an outline of what pictures you're trying to hang, and then paste, like, tape them up on the wall. And then you can actually see how you think that your gallery wall will look beforehand. Pretty nifty. I think so myself. Ugh, this thing is so heavy. And I work with furniture all the time. You'd think I wouldn't want to do this. Like, literally, I am do housewares. Why do I want to decorate? There we go. There's one side. I just had to get my big girl paws on it. Okay. What can I cover this with? I'm thinking I can do you. Because the Lord knows I need to cover this. Look at that. Barely even noticed my flaw. Yeah, the Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. There we go. Brings a little touch of the woods over. I kind of dig that. Okay. With the mirror, so cute. So cute. So again, don't talk about my bubbles. And then I can just do a strip across there. Dude, I did good. Look, that doesn't even have anything on it. I can fake that out like a boss. Okay. And then down here, I can do the same thing. So I can use the rest of that there and then use the second roll for that. I'm renovating in my one room at 30 freaking years old. I think I'd just be trying to find a house at this point. But who has time, let alone money for that in this economy? Should have probably told you I'm a little hyper after work, and I don't know why, but I have a full sugar soda and a zit on my face. But that looks like freaking adorable, I think. I don't think that looks terrible, honestly. I think it's at least enough of a contrast that it kind of breaks it up a bit. Plus, I kind of want to get another orange pillow like this, a body pillow, just because, you know, they're comfy to lean on, but this is a corduroy, like a velvet corduroy. But yeah, I think with our new flowers, let's swap that out.
Nice.
Would you like to try